This is visualizing a ubiquitous web. What do I mean when we say ubiquity or ubiquitous? What HAX is going for is a ubiquitous web file format. You kind of have to feel that. It's hard to explain. It's going to a site, it's familiar, it's extremely fast, modification is simplified. If I need to embed something, it's there. That is ubiquity. If I go to 11D, a completely unrelated project, if you've used 11D, it's a static site generator, I should be able to ratchet HAX functionality onto that thing. This is 11D with HAX sites. If I like this site and I love everything about it and where it is, but I want a copy of it, I shouldn't have to do anything in order to obtain that copy. This static website that's driven by a repo. You can find it here somewhere. Power of 11D, HAX, right? There's all these other solutions. We have PHP-based, Node-based, a desktop app. We have our own PaaS-based service, or platform as a service rather, not PaaS, right? So if I took this site and I went to the platform as a service offering, I should be able to say, import this site from any number of other formats. If something's made for Notion, I should be able to turn it into HAX. If it's a Git book, it should be able to become HAX. If it's a Word doc, it should be able to become HAX. If it's an existing site that exists somewhere on the internet, I should be able to take that, get a copy of it, work on it. In my instance, there's no smoke and mirrors here. This is a different copy of that item now. It's forked from it. No tooling involved, but perhaps you enjoy tooling. I don't dislike tooling. I should be able to take HAX 11D and say, I would like to give you this site and download it. The ubiquitous format. I should be able to take that site and then I should be able to extract it to my home directory. I'll put it under sites here. Show the file. There we go. Put all of the files in there, didn't we? Do some cleanup real quick. Go back to home. Copy. Actually, I gotta copy everything in here. And we gotta, I'm not gonna do it that way. All right, difficulty 100. Misunderstood how Ubuntu would do that. HAX 11D2. There we go. Extract it to there. Show the files. I put all of the files in there. Would help. There we go. I have the files. They're in one folder on this computer. I should be able to go to that directory. In this case, HAX 11D2. I should be able to run npx HAX CMS Node.js version. Spin that up locally. I should be able to take the contents. I should be able to delete, edit, do all of those things from that initial location. Create a video, save, add pages, modify. I should be able to invoke the desktop-based version of this application, which is not running in Node. I'm waiting for it to load in the background. He got mad at me, I think. Close some windows and things here. It's thinking about it. There we go. It loaded over here. All right, it's our little Electron app. This is HAX CMS plus 11D. All right, I should be able to take something and start building a brand new website. Ubiquity is everywhere. It is pervasive. It doesn't matter how I obtained it. It doesn't matter anything about where it was. I should be able to have it, remix it, rebuild it, change it, transform it. It is mine. It is everywhere. This is to make publishing like water, whether we are doing multiple choice questions for educational purposes, or if we're putting Spotify videos in something, audio files in something. It doesn't matter. I should make that. I should be able to download that back as a zip. I should be able to put it somewhere else, deploy it if I need to. If it's a CLI command, if it's a command line tool, right? we did npm init. Yeah, that last one, npm init at hacks the web. Our command line interface should fire up. It should have the same types of tools, the same options. I should be able to make a new folder. This should be called my site. This new site exists as the files on my computer, which are in the same format as those that came from Node, that came from the desktop, that came from 11D, that came from PHP. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. There's my site. Right, and we should be able to do npx and fire that up. Oh, actually it's mad because I'm already running the desktop app. I see what happened. There we go. There we go. So that's that site that I started working on. Right, I can modify it, I can remix it, I can go in, I can say, tell it, hey, I want to upload an image. And then we search our local files. I don't have any local files on there. I should be able to just upload an image, silly me, all right, and take a screenshot from somewhere. There's a video player snippet from before. Click and expand. It shouldn't be in any specific system. Yes, it is in this format, but the web components that are here can flow anywhere easily because that media image tag that's running here in this page, if it's referencing something that's out on the web, I should be able to point to it successfully. I should be able to take this site that's here and I should be able to publish it out rather easily. If it's the BTO Pro blog that I use for my own blogging. Whoops, it's not BTO, it's blog. There we go. If I'm in my blog, I should be able to work on it, make modifications to this post that I had that I wrote a few days ago, right? I can go in, the same familiar tools. I should be able to put in a GIF. Actually, I added a bunch of GIFs to this already, didn't I? Let's go down the page and see. Oh yeah, there's the silly, yeah. I already put some silly GIFs in there, I don't need more GIFs, right? I should be able to fire it up, work on it locally, make my changes, start on a new article, what have you. Right, we'll add an extra period there for fun. Right, it should save, it should feel familiar, it should be the same, it should commit to version control. I should be able to push that up to GitHub, and in this case, modern tools should be able to pick that up, take it, and automatically turn it into something. Where is BTO Pro? My blog on here. Oh, maybe I don't build it on there. Perhaps I build it directly on GitHub. There we go. Building on GitHub right now, just as the 11D blog that was hosted did before, right? These were static files. They're going to throw themselves up and become the btopro.com blog. And then as you can see, there's 3 periods there. All right. Publishing made like water. It shouldn't matter where I start or the back end implications. There shouldn't be any. But yet this is how we've pegged most of development. Everything is pegged to get out to the browser, but there's all this decision tree invisible to us as users that are constraining our innovation and creativity. Right? It doesn't matter that this is sitting on top of Drupal. Perhaps you've heard of Drupal. It's an open source content management system. This is Hacks running on top of Drupal, leveraging a database driven system that we had other reasons we had to implement at that time, right? All the same design assets. Everything uniform. A ubiquitous experience that can be transferable to other people. That is ubiquity to me. Writing things once and they're anywhere. We ignore and forget about these other formats. If we have a backend that's in Go because it's incredibly slim, now we're able to run commands and play those files, take them from point A to point B. Our microservice infrastructure helps make this possible, as well as our cloud delivery network that hydrates any of our tags, which we've documented many of them. All right, so whether that's a citation or a silly little ebook button or hey, check this thing out, or whether it's a whole timeline or a self-check, placeholder, multiple choice question, Whether this is searching Wikipedia, it doesn't matter what it is. It should be able to be hydrated from our content delivery network in order to form Ubiquity. No matter what it is. In this case, we see that this has been used to hydrate my personal blog from the Hack CMS Site Builder tag, the one tag that invokes an entire content management system, pointing to the schema that powers the site. This is it running. Obviously, it's, a little trickery, but it's just remote displaying in a code pen, right? That to me is Ubiquity. It's everywhere. Everywhere. I look forward to adding more everywheres to our universe every day.